resonates, if it doesn't, I'll be looking at your overall energies and what's surrounding you. Please do not force what does not fit. If it resonates, please don't forget to give the video the thumbs up. Okay? Please keep your comments respectful, otherwise I will block you. What's coming into the current moment? Page of Pentacles. Okay, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, don't have to be. What about the Page of Pentacles? What about this person? Okay, this is someone younger, someone in their 20s. Right? Someone in their 20s. I know. Someone from your past wants to return. Why does this person from this individual past want to return? Maybe someone's paying a water sign to return back to you. Okay? Someone could be paying a water sign to return back to you. This could be someone, a water sign could be in cahoots with someone behind the scenes. Okay, why does this person, spirit guides of the highest white light, what is their purpose for returning? Please and thank you, please give me a clear and precise message. What is this person's purpose for returning? They've been paid. What is their purpose for returning? What has this person done? Why do they want to return? Alright, okay. This is a trickster energy, okay? Right. This is someone that basically is, they're a trickster, okay? Alright? Now, whoever, whether it's one person or two people, whether it's one person that's paid this person, or it's the same person, either or either, okay? This person is a trickster, okay? So someone could have got paid, someone could have paid someone to return back into your life, okay, to try to trick you again, okay? They want to keep you on a cycle, get you back on a cycle. This is someone that's going to try to use some type of emotional manipulation, trickster energy, okay? Maybe they're hoping to go back and forth with you again or have you back in their life, okay? But they're trying to get you back on a cycle, okay? Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, masculine, feminine, whoever. Or they worked with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Yeah, to try to bind you again, okay? But I'm picking up this person is binded to what they've done to you, okay? They're binded, they're having negative thoughts, they're in their emotions. There's no celebration over there, okay? But they don't want you celebrating, all right? There could be three energies involved. A water sign, a Taurus, a Capricorn, a Virgo, whoever, okay? Or, yeah, you could be having your wishes granted, okay? You could be having your wishes granted. So this could either be that someone wants to come back around, or we've got someone that's watching you, okay, that's part of this government watch list, like they're watching you, and you know this already. You're not stupid, Divine Feminine, okay? You know what these people are about. Yeah, there's three people involved. There ain't no celebration there. They could be going to jail. Okay, I'm picking up they're going to jail. I mean, there could be up to at least 10 people that was involved in this behind the scenes, maybe more. Everyone involved, they could be going to jail. Right now, they're in their emotions, they're overthinking, they're stressed, they feel trapped, restricted, they're bound. The same way they wanted you, or the same way that you was for many years, okay? Yeah, this could be someone, they use someone very close to you, okay? Like a sister, or they paid this government, or this like they paid this government, they had you on this government watch list, so they had someone like a sister, brother, cousin, whoever, very close to you to report back to them, and they paid this energy to watch or to get information and take it back to them, okay? Yeah, this earth sign energy, trickster. I don't know, this is someone from your past, someone that wanted to go back and forth and juggle you with a third party. All right, but nah, you're not dealing with that person anymore. Like, you're no one's third party, you're no one's side piece. You've got respect for yourself, and right now you're not dealing with anyone. I'm picking up because you're having your wishes granted. You could be single as a Pringle, okay? You're happy. Yeah, someone from your past. Yeah, so these people could be going. Someone may have snitched someone out, or maybe someone recorded something, or someone manipulated someone from your past, or again there was a so-called frenemy that maybe was in cahoots with a sister or an earth sign. Look, you're not dealing with none of these people. You just don't. You're not thinking about them. You don't care. Okay. Yeah. For many, I mean, you're not even angry. You just don't care for these people. But for a long time, you weren't seeing clearly. Okay. And you've been watched for many, many years, and these people are reporting back. But now you know the truth. It's like, yeah, okay, well, whatever. Yeah, their karma's not good. Yeah, yeah. Something about them getting picked up. This is the police, or it could be a raid, or just them getting picked up. Okay, again, government, police. All right, you're on the government watch list. All right, okay. So that could have been from when you were a child, or the police may have picked you up from when you were a child, or you've been on the government watch list since you was under the care of the government, social services. Okay, you feel like you're just a number, or you know, it's like. Yeah, the police, something to do with the police, okay? Yeah, the chariot victory, or you're under the government watch list because of these energies that were trying to bind you, sacrifice you, or you could be very much protected, okay? Or you come from some type of powerful lineage, and they didn't want you knowing the truth, but now you know the truth. You're not returning back to these people. Your wishes have been granted. 3 of Cups in reverse. These energies that were involved, that come against you, or that were, you know, you just don't have nothing to do with them. There's no celebration there. And if anyone comes around you and if they think they can try anything, you're ready, right? Because you know what's going on. Like let's just say, I don't know, if, like, because you know what's going on, this ain't a threat or nothing like that I'm seeing, but let's just say if they want to try to trick you again, like, oh, well, a maintenance man needs to come and do this and do that. If they think they can get like access to your accommodation to do something to you, like, I'm not saying it is, but you're on point and you're ready. You're like, okay, all right, well, you know, something may just happen if that is the case. So it's just like you're just guarded right now. Do you understand? Yeah, you're just guarded. All right. Just put it that way. You're just guarded. Okay, and you're not playing. You're not playing. All right. I'm not saying that it's the case, but you're guarded. All right, because of knowing the truth and knowing the shenanigans that's gone on around you. All right. So it's like you're ready. You're guarded. You're ready. Okay. You're like, no more manipulation. If they think like, I don't know, I mean, that can mean anything. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah? Like, you'll be ready. You'll be ready. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. All right? Because, you know, it's not about, you know, after finding out what's going on, or finding out the truth, or, you know, until like, this is why a lot of you've pulled your energy back, or you're not around people, or you see through energies. And if they think like they've got you trapped, or, you know, like in some type of corner, and they think, yeah, ha, he don't know, like, you just don't know with these people. I mean, that could represent them going to jail, or this could represent some type of fucking trying to, you know, throw you in a van, tying you up. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah? So you're ready. You're like, let anyone come in my yard, or if you're in temporary accommodation and someone's like, well, you know, the maintenance man wants to come, or they're in cahoots, or you're like, all right, okay, all right. Right, yeah, you'll have your hands in your pocket and you'll be like, all right, let me just see if this person, like, you let them come and do whatever, but like, you're just waiting. Yeah, you're on guard, you're just ready. Do you understand? Yeah, and you're going to stand very, very close to whoever this person is. Yeah, very close. Yeah, there ain't no like, oh, all right then, just do that job over there, I'm just going in this room. No, you're going to be standing right next to this person, like with your hands in your pocket, like ready. Yeah, like ready. Yeah, let them fuck around and find out. Or it could represent a fire sign. Something to do with a fire sign that turned their back on you in the past. Or these could represent people that turned their back on you. And they may have thought that you would have been sad and stuck. And you're like, you know what? I'm fucking glad that you turned your back on me. I know the truth. Stay the fuck out my life. Yeah? It'd be a better option for you not to come nowhere near me, because right now you're not playing. It's as simple as that. You're not fucking around and you're not playing. Sorry for swearing, but let them fuck around. They're going to find out you are not playing. Yeah? Your life is no fucking joke. Yeah? You know the truth? They better stay away. You don't care who this person is. They've already tried to set you up and get you locked up and all that BS, yeah? And they didn't have no celebration there, okay? Some water sign, some fed, okay? Some fed. Could have been from a hot country, could have been from another country. But come on, yeah? Knowing that you've had people like threatening you or using scarcity tactics or blah, 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 you're ready. Like, you're like, boy, yeah, mate, yeah, keeping my hands in my pocket, like, okay, yeah? Let a next person step to me. Let a next person step to me with that type of talk, yeah? Or try to threaten, yeah? It's like you're ready, okay? Because your life ain't no joke. It's either you or them, simple. And that's how you're seeing it now, yeah? Warrior energy, that's how you're seeing it now. You're not playing, yeah? You're not playing. This little group that took payments, yeah? You see through them. They're worried, they're stressed, yeah? They've got reason to be. They've got reason to be, okay? Using their little tactics. Using these pages around you to try to manipulate you, and you see through them, okay? And this is what I'm saying, you know, that they will use, you know, like you move from one house to the next house, or one temple, go to another, and then they'll have a neighbour that'll try to, you know, use emotions to try to manipulate, okay? Could be two energies, water sign, earth sign, whoever. Pages, they're young, okay? And like, you know, they're getting used by these people to try to manipulate you, and you're already 10 steps ahead of them, okay? And then you speak of some situation, and 1 minute they're all nice to you, and you know, and then the next thing they're ignoring you. Read between the lines. Let me tell you, it's exactly with the neighbours across there when I moved there. Yeah, I ain't moving here to friend up with no one. Do you understand? But I'm a big grown-ass woman. All right, I've got pages around me. When I go outside, they come outside. When I go get the lift, they go get the lift. Yeah? Yesterday I went round the back to throw my rubbish. There was two white girls standing having a cup of tea. They see me, they moved away. These energies right now, they know that your intuition is so on point that they can't even stand next to you. It's like they're like this. They have to move away from you because they know that you can read their energy. So they have to move away from you. And them little movements there that they're doing, you see through it. Do you understand? And they're giving themselves away. You're like, well, what are you moving away for? So, you know, not that you're asking them, but you know. Because they know that your intuition is so on point and it's frightening them. Yeah? So they're like, they'll move away from me as soon as you know, your back's turned or you've gone out of the, you know, the eyesight of these karmics. What do? They start talking behind your back. And you're like, whatever. Okay? Yeah? They start talking behind your back. Pay attention to those that move away from you, okay? Or right now, people are like, they're like, yeah? They're kind of shook because they know your intuition's on point. So those that, you know, just to pay attention. Just pay attention to those that, like, want to move away from you. And they just give themselves away. Hi. Yeah? People wanted to sacrifice you or whatever. You're like, okay, well, you know. You're ready. Yeah, what did I say? Look, sneaky energies. Yeah? It's like they're moving away from you, okay? But it could have been you just, you know, going out, throwing your rubbish out. Look at them. There they are. Yeah? And you're looking at them like fucking clowns. Yeah? I see through you. Yeah? Okay? You see through them. Your intuition's so on point. Your intuition's so on point. And this is why they don't want to stand around you. Because they're like, oh my God, what? They're just worried about what you're going to pick up on them or what you're going to expose. Let's move away from them because they, you know, their intuition's so on point, and you know, what are they going to disclose about me? And let me quickly, you know, take my energy over there. Let me, you know, sneakily get away. You're like, yeah, whatever. You can see them from a mile away. Yeah, see them from a mile away. And you know, they know, don't you, group? You know, huh? I don't business about these people, but I'm putting them on blast. I don't care, right? They want to try to come towards you, then they want to try to use emotions like they're your friends and you don't need the people to be your friends. And then when you expose them, like i.e. on my channel, then the next thing, you're getting blanked. So this is how they're giving their self away, because someone in the camp is letting them know, boy, they've exposed you on YouTube or blah, 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 or they know that you've got your YouTube, and then in one breath, they're like, hi, you're right, morning, afternoon, what you doing? And then in the next breath, complete blank, yeah? We know who you are. So let them stand in a little group at a distance, yeah? And you're looking back at them. The karmics. Yeah? You may go outside, have a little vape, and they're over there in a corner, and you're like, yeah, I see you. Type of energy, yeah? Knight of Cups. You know, and they think like they can use different energies where you don't know them, and you're like, yeah, High Priestess. She's like, come on. Yeah. Yeah, they're so worried about what you're going to know, what you're picking up. You're like, listen, I know more about you people than some of you. Like, you don't always disclose everything. You see, you already know what's hidden. And they're worried that, oh my God, what does she know? What does he know? You're like, oh, I know a lot about you. I just ain't disclosed it. You're like, I know more than what you think. But not everything are we meant to disclose. You're like, there's a time and a place. But this type of activity, oh no, you disclose that. But again, this is why these energies are moving away from you, because of your intuition, and they know your intuition is on point. And there's things that you've been on point about, okay? And you're like, yeah, sneak away. Okay? It doesn't matter if you move. You know, it doesn't matter if they're standing next to you or a couple of like feet from you, or they go over there. You're still going to pick up on them. Even the movements alone tells you. Yeah, it's the movements alone that tells you. By them moving, it tells you. Like, all right, okay, boy, let me tap into you then. You definitely got something to hide. High Priestess. Knight of Pentacles. What about this Knight of Pentacles? Listen, do me a favour, yeah? You see you and your little group in this little place here, yeah? I don't know already. I see through each and every one of you. Do you understand? I see your movements, I plot your movements, yeah? Do you understand me? Clarify the Knight of Pentacles, Spirit Guides. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles. Alright, so something about a Knight of Wands, fire sign energy. Something's a challenge for this fire sign. Well, they can't come back around towards you. Now I'm getting buzzing in my right ear. We already know who the fire sign is. Yeah? We already know who the fire sign is. Like, we already know that you're a straight out narcissist, yeah? And we already know that you're a thief, you're sneaky, that you want to try to pay people, or you thought you could come back around to, or you were someone from someone's past, or something about trying to, wanting this person to be some side piece, third party. You tried to use emotions to manipulate because your game plan was in the long run something to do with money. This divine feminine turned their back on you, all right, because they weren't interested. And because of that, you know, narcissistic energies, they don't like to lose, yeah? And you're not interested in this person. In fact, you don't like them. And that goes for their friends as well. Yeah, they've all been exposed. Or, you know, they now know who you are, or you've seen red flags, okay? Or, again, yeah, they know. They're like, oh my God, like, I don't know. I mean, there's a child here. What are they doing with a child? I'm being deadly serious. There's a baby here. What are you doing with children? Sorry, I was trying to colour the baby, the picture, but I ain't got a black pen. I only had a red pen because, yeah, some pictures were not meant to show on there. But yeah, I'm just, yeah, you've exposed something, or they're worried that you're going to expose something in regards to what they're doing to a baby. It could be men. It could be women in the group. Maybe they're abusive. Because they're worried about what you're going to pick up. And why is the sun is exposing. Something is a red flag, or they're worried that you're going to expose them concerning a baby, or whoever these people are, or you already have. Okay? And this is why they move away from you. Or you've exposed the ones, something, I don't know. I mean, you don't care what they do, but these people that took payments, I mean, they've already sold their soul. They've sold their soul. They can't sneak around in your energy. They can't sneak around in your energy. They think they're sneaky, you already know. You're like, when I move, they move just like that. And you're like, all right, let me just go over there. And you're looking at your time, or you're like, yeah, they'll be down in a minute, or someone's going to, you know, be over there, or someone's going to do this, or they'll just use some type of lame excuse to be around your energy because they're watching, peeping and creeping. You're like, yeah, keep watching, peeping and creeping. Yeah, keep watching, peeping and creeping. Yeah, those that took payments, you keep watching, peeping and creeping. Because let me tell you, energies, whoever's backstabbed someone here, you don't know this person. Yeah, you don't know this person. And I keep telling people will, you've been manipulated. You're getting manipulated. You, yeah, the ones that take you are getting manipulated. Yeah. Because there's a narcissistic energy here. So I tell you what, someone from someone's past, they thought they could have this person as a side piece or something like that. Someone wasn't interested in a fire sign. Someone turned their back, looked out to their future. Does work online, got the world in their hands, okay? This fire sign was like, how dare you ignore me, and I'm the man, and everyone, you know, bows down to me, and my D's like the community D, and everyone wants my D, and I'm God's gift, and divine feminine is like, yeah, whatever, take care, bye. You turn your back on this this fire sign, okay? They got mad. They got mad because they couldn't juggle you or emotionally manipulate you or use you to get money out of you. So what are they doing? They started backstabbing, lying. And you energies that are taking payments, yeah? Well, endings for all of you involved, okay? Because you're listening to a gossiper, a liar, a narcissistic energy about someone that you don't even know. So you played yourself. So you're having endings. 10 endings. And that's going out to all of them in the group. These are each people. So right now you're overthinking. See, darkness, you should never have taken that money. Because you were involved in backstabbing. Because it was a test. God tested you, number one. All right? And the fire sign, you've been tested. And this is why all of you are receiving endings. In whatever way or means that is to you. You were tested. You didn't even realise. So yeah, I'm picking up endings, arrests, okay? I mean, there's all of them, all in their head right now, all of them, yeah? This is all of the energies, yeah? You're all in your head right now, overthinking, stressed, not knowing what's going to happen, okay? Because you was involved in, you know, coming against someone that isn't bothering you, okay? A group of you doing witchcraft, black magic, but again, it doesn't work, right? You're using a priest or another dark high priestess to do some work on another high priestess. It's not going to work, and this is why it isn't going to work. But you know who this person is now, all right? But you got tested. You got tested by God. Let's put it that way, all right? And you're having 10. You're having endings, all right? And you've got something to worry about. Trust me on that. Yeah, about you want to use people to threaten, and well, people have got to protect themselves, haven't they? Simple as that. Divine feminine, yeah, isn't ramping with none of you. Right, this ain't no game. You think this is checkers? No, this is chess, bitch. Any more messages, Spirit guys? Yeah, so something about a Virgo involved, okay? Or you're taking a leap of faith and gone in a new direction, or this Virgo's been getting arrested, or there is a Virgo that's been arrested because everywhere you move, they move just like that, okay? And now they're getting questioned by the police. Well, how comes your phone showing this? How comes it's pinging off this cell tower? How comes when he or she's over there or they move there, you go over there? Okay? And then they're lying again. Oh, well, you know, it's a coincidence. No, it ain't. Stop lying. Stop lying, Virgo. Yeah? Stop lying. The Emperor. A boss. Okay? Head of state. Don't know. Someone's father, uncle. Oh, there. Yeah, there you go. Look. The Tower. Yeah. Okay? The Tower for coming for the Earth Angel, alright? Yeah, so again, as I said, doing your little witchy stuff and magic up there, or wherever wherever it is you're doing it in this building. Are you doing it up the top? Are you all doing it above me? I mean, I see one man the other day, he had salt across his doorway. I was like, yeah. But sort of, yeah. Okay? Right? I thought it was protection. And again, coming for, right, you're using either another high priest or you're using a priest, but you're coming for a high priestess, all right? And this is why it's backfiring, okay? Because the high priestess stroke, you know, at their ancestors, just, you know. Boy, yeah, the backfire ain't good for you people. You didn't even know who you was coming for. You was like, yeah, I'll take the payment. Yeah, I can get a bag of weed with that. Yeah? Oh yeah, let's go down the off license. You can get a couple of beers. Yeah? Yeah, okay. Well, you were tested and you lost. Yeah. Controlling. Someone was controlling. I told you, a narcissistic energy. Or this was someone in your family. Okay? Or they were trying to hold you back towards Capricorn, Virgo, Fire Sign, whoever. You don't care about these people. Alright? Holding you back, trying to control narcissistic energies. Mean. You're like, yeah, whatever. Okay? So you had some, like, yeah, there's some generational bloodline cord cutting that you've done. Okay? These people can't return. And even if they wanted, you just would never let them. Right? You don't look at them the same, like, you're like, no, you're a karmic, you're a sellout. Like, I don't mess with karmics. Yeah? I'm having a victory right now, warrior energy moving forward. You're like, no, I don't know people from my past coming back. Not one. Yeah? Do you understand? Not one. Not one. Like, literally, none. You're starting over, zero. None. None of them ever are going to return. Yeah? That little emotional manipulation tactic is done. Door's shut on the past forever, for good. Family. Yeah? Your family's God and the angels, yeah? I mean, there could be some family members that are not aware, but, you know, or you're going to find out that they're not your family, I don't know, but it's something about theft and money inheritance. You're like, you're just a bunch of sellouts, like, seriously. Look, catfishing, love bombing, like, these people, you're like, stay away from me. Like, stay away from me. Yeah? Stay away. You're not playing with these people. Stay away from me. Yeah, stay the fuck away from her or him. She's not playing. He ain't playing. Ace of Pentacles. Sorry for swearing, people, but you know, right now you're just not playing with these people. Yeah. And you need to stay away from divine feminine, because as I said already, yeah, you're getting exposed. And this is why you don't want to be around their energy, because you don't want to be exposed for this. But you've already been exposed. This group's involved in child trafficking. Or whoever you're taking payment from, they are involved in child trafficking. Did you know that? Did you know that? Whether you was trafficked, divine feminine, divine masculine, okay? And that's why you've been on this government watch list for all these years. Because they've been trying to keep you asleep. And for many years you've been bound. Now you're awake and you see clearly. Yeah? Yeah, that's who they are. The devil. Could be a Capricorn in your family. Sister, brother, whoever. Or someone in your family work with a Capricorn. Or there's a couple, one of them is a Capricorn, I don't know. Or whoever, someone who's bound to this. You're bound, you're bound. But you're not getting it, you're bound. It was a test and now you're bound. And again, as I said again, you know, trafficking. You see the change around the neck? Okay? Children, adults. Tower, backfire, exposed, shocking revelation. Yeah, okay. The tower is crumbling, yeah? It's crumbling, it's falling, okay? The foundation is crumbling, it's falling, all right? And what I mean by that, right, where you all go and stand downstairs, where you can look over, look on the wall there. You see how it's all coming away? The brickwork? Yeah? They're signs. Go out there and have a look. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah? And that goes out to the ones that have got families, the ones that have got children. Yeah, you're being exposed, okay? But you don't even realise, like, you're so young and naive, or maybe, you know, you're not as naive as you are, or maybe, again, you was tested, you was easily influenced. There's people mind controlling you because, you know, you're so easily manipulated when it comes to money. Yeah? But again, it's a test. But now, you know, you're bound to the devil. Page of Wands. But there's a fire sign watching. Page of Wands. It's like little pages. You're not emotionally invested. Exactly. You ain't got no emotions for these people. You're out of your emotions. Yeah? You're out of your emotions. Okay? They may have thought that you were a fool taking this new journey. You're like, no, you people are the fool. Let's have that right. Yeah? Maybe for many years you've been on this fool's journey, but you're awake now, yeah? And now everything that these people have done is backfiring, okay? Everything, because you're speaking the truth and they're getting exposed. And again, pay attention to those that, you know, when you're near them, they want to get up and walk away. Because they're afraid of what you're going to pick up or what you're going to reveal. Makes you wonder, doesn't it, why a lot of people have dogs? Why, what's with all the dogs in here? Huh? Oh, I forgot. You need a dog to protect you. 10 of Cups, told you, families, the ones with families with children, okay? All right? I'm not talking about, look, I'm not talking about you in regards to the children thing, but the cult that you're working with, like, they're into some real sinister shit stuff, okay? And this is who you sold your soul to. Divine Femme, Divine Masculine, I'm picking up, there's something about a judge, 33-degree Mason, okay? Some judge knows some truth, all right? You come from some type of very powerful background, all right? But they think that you don't know, all right? You've already been given a hint about this in your past, okay? Because, as your karmic-mother said, about old Bill, okay? That could have been your grandfather, godfather, your own father, okay? You come from some type of background, okay? And that's why you've been on this government watch list. Or you've had a sister and an aunt, mother, whoever these people are. Okay? Yeah. Cloaking their energy. Yeah, this water sign. This could have been a mother or someone else that these people are using. Or they're cloaking their energy. Or there's an old woman in here working with a water sign. You've already seen this old woman. You've clocked her already. And they're sad and... yeah, they were trying to cloak their energy, or all along you've been cloaking your energy around them, okay? Or they want to cloak their energy around your energy. You're like, I'd move away from me if I was you, okay? I mean, you've already exposed some of them. Or there's this Knight of Wands, they just like having sex, or someone wanted you. Yeah, someone is just a freak and they just harvest off all the they just harvest energy. They're energy vampires, okay? That's all. They just want to bind people to them, okay? Or someone could be some type of paedophile in this ring, okay? Where they go towards relationships or they like young kiddies, yeah? Ace of Cups, Holy Grail Cup of Love, yeah, the divine, you know, you're not worried about these people, but I'm telling you, they're all bound, you're bound to the devil, and the devil's coming to collect, all right? It's just a matter of time. You sold your soul, now the devil's coming to collect. Or, you know, the ones that have children or families that took payments, okay? and you were lied to, and you were manipulated, and they use emotions to manipulate. You don't even know who you're coming for, who you're watching. Like you're spying on someone that you don't even know. Yeah, this is why they've used you while they're sitting back pulling the strings. Yeah, you're the devil's minions. Yeah, you're puppets. Trickery, manipulation. And you all, I hope it sets a fire and burns up. Yeah? Queen of Cups. Yeah? This Queen of Cups. Something about her being connected to a Pisces. Or you're using your intuition, or something to do with a Pisces. Yeah? This narcissist. Someone from your past. Or you didn't know these people that well. This was an area that you moved to and you're like, God, for fuck's sake, why do I ever come across these people? But at the end of the day, you know, God had a plan. King of Wands, Sagittarius energy. What about the Sagittarius? What about the Sagittarius? 3 of Wands, someone's watching you from a distance. Okay. Oh, so there's a Sagittarius involved, watching you from a distance. Okay. Waiting for ships to come in. Okay. Oh, really? Knight of Swords. You're quick-witted, you're courageous, you're bold, you're a leader. Okay. Someone knows some type of truth. Someone, boy, I mean, someone could be coming from overseas. Yeah. Yeah, so there was 2 white women running around the back yesterday. They were downstairs having a good old chat. Had their cup of tea on the black chair down there. I threw the rubbish in the bin. Come out, turned around, looked at them. They got up and moved away. I was like, all right, you're involved. Then we've got 2 guys hiding in the bin area. Like, what are you doing hiding in the bin area? You know, like the bins, and you've got like I'll show you. Let me just show you that. You see like, no, I can't show you there actually. Right. You see like, you've got a bin area and you've got spaces. Like you've got the bins, but then you've got like, it's closed off, right? But it's maybe wood across it. And you've got spaces like this. So you've got 2 of them sitting right there, looking through the spaces. Right. Enjoy yourself sitting in the bin area, okay? That's your business. I'm not judging you, okay? But it's not really a nice place to be sitting, is it? Where the rubbish is. I mean, what you're hiding for? Because that's how I see it. And these people, these are the type of energies, they'll smile in your face all day long. Hi, morning, afternoon, yeah? Okay? When they know that, I don't know, okay? Somebody could be on some type of addictions, or someone from your past thought like, you know, they can get you back on some addictions. You're like, listen, I wouldn't buy no weed from you, I wouldn't buy nothing from you. Yeah, the difference between you and them, Divine Family, you can leave it or take it. Yeah, you're not addicted to nothing. Even down to cigarette, you can take it or leave it. You're not addicted to nothing. These energies are. Justice. Yeah. Told you. Bondages and addictions. And then they think like, you know, what they want to do, that's your business. I'm not judging. Like that, I'm not here to judge them. But, you know, when they think they can hold on to you or use emotions, you're like, listen, don't try your emotional manipulation tactics. Yeah, giving a nice little wink or a smile. Like, come on, we all know where you're going with this. Yeah. I mean, again, that's their business, how they make their money. But when it comes to trying to manipulate you, you're not on it. Okay. Yeah, shine. Radiate with truth. Your light triggers darkness. Stay unapologetically you. Yeah, dirt digging. Snooping for secrets. That's why they're watching. What are you hiding in the bin area for? Snooping for secrets, trying to expose you. Tables might turn. Expose. Look. So what? They want to try to bind you, and then they want to run back to someone and say, yeah, she bought this, or they bought this off me. Yeah? Like there's these people, you've got your head so far up divine feminine and masculine's arse. Watch your own life. Stay on your own goddamn lane, mind your own goddamn business, pay attention to your own family, stop watching, stalking, peeping and creeping. Divine feminine, divine masculine knows exactly what you're doing, yeah? You're too up in people's business too much. And you're over there unbothered. Ignoring, left on red, avoiding messages, given a silent treatment. You don't care for these people. Clout hungry, I'm telling you. Happiness hater. Oh gosh. Good chemistry, great vibe, pure intentions, into you. Too busy winning. Yeah, you're too busy winning, but you've got these people to look at them. Huh? They think it's checkers, but it's chess, using scarcity tactics. You're like, listen, don't play around my energy, you know. Child services, exactly. They're like, don't play around my energy. Yeah? As I said, children in danger. And I spoke about this. And again, what you do is your business. But when you want to play around, you're bound to the devil. And the devil's coming to collect, and that can mean in many aspects. And I'm seeing some of you who have got children, and if you're doing whatever you're doing, and child services get to find out, I mean, children that, I don't know, you know, you could be doing something, you could fall asleep, forget that you've got something there, yeah? The child picks it up, I've told you already, whatever it is. Children in danger, family being reported, neglect or abuse suspected. What did I tell you? You're bound. Because you're so clout hungry. And let's just say one of you've got, I don't know, Like if you're working with your mother, or your mother's involved in this, and the mother's the grandmother. Maybe they may not even give the child to the grandmother because the mother's involved, yeah? Or your family was involved, or they've got some information that someone's mother here was enabling this behaviour, confirmation, yeah? So someone already has their children taken. Or some entities will. Yeah, that's what it is, isn't it? Shouldn't have been catfished or love bombed to come against another. And again, as I said, yeah, they're all up in their head. They're all worrying, stressed. Oh my God, what's going to happen with the group? Overthinking. Oh my God, endings. Yeah. What will the endings be? What will happen? I don't know. But all I do know is devil's coming to collect. I don't know what that means to you or how that is. You mean in different ways. I don't know. Play with fire, get burnt. Any more messages, spirit guides? Yeah, piss takers. I know. Look, investigating. Told you. All hiding behind the bins, like watching. Yeah, watching through the gap of the. I'm like, what's doing over there? Running away. Look. Again, as I said, it may not be, it could be someone's running away or because they can't deal with the truth, all right? Or someone knows, listen, it don't matter where you run to, the karma's still coming, yeah? You can go and run and hide under a cardboard box and, well, I won't be seen over here. Yeah, you will, okay? Or someone could be, someone's a runner. Like someone was a runner or they wanted you chasing them and you're like, chase who? Like chase who? Or that they're not in contact with their feelings or they're afraid of getting too close or intimate or they just like sleeping around or they're just an emotional manipulator or this could be someone that, you know, you look at their face and you think like their shit don't stink or you think, like look at him and he's cute, like, you know, they'll give that like that sorry look, that puppy look, like you know, like you, or they may use this word in, you're the only one that cares for me, like I've had all these people around me and they've all treated me bad, like this is someone that's just an emotional manipulator, okay? And now they want to run away from someone could be getting there's some type of investigation going on, investigating, or someone's running away, or they're running from the truth, or yeah, because they're getting investigated. Or as I said, you know, you go near them and they kind of move. I told you, people, what did I say? You were getting played. The ones that were taking the payments. And the ones that are above you that were giving you the payments, that think they can hide behind buildings and companies. No, you've been seen. Or there was someone here that was using these younger energies, children energies, okay? Manipulation, lies, control. I said to you, they're controlling you, mind control, okay? And they're giving you money, yeah? Because they're the devil. And they're like, yeah, so they're manipulating you, controlling you, because you're their minions, yeah? And you go, you're sheep. You're sheep. That's what you are, you're sheep. You've got some type of copycat here, or something like that, or someone's copying you, or someone wants to steal your work, or let red lipstick stains. Listen, someone's got anger management, or someone's angry, or you're like, whatever. Yeah? Some guy come in with a dog yesterday, right? He's on the window. I go, do you live here? Yeah, my girlfriend, she lives on that whatever floor. Yeah, she's 6 foot. She's got legs up here. She's a model. I'm like, I don't need to know your life story, mate. I'm just asking, do you live here? Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, who cares whether your girlfriend's a model? Like, I weren't asking that. Yeah, she's mixed race. She's tall like this, yeah? She's got legs up here. I'm like, who cares? Yeah? Oh, it's good that you're like that, though. All right, again, I don't need you to tell me. I don't need validating from anyone. And you look like you had a bit of a short temper, that one. Bank failure. In their feelings. But it's good that you're like that. Talking about, I don't need no one validating me. Oh, thanks, yeah, great. Like, what? And? I don't need to be told. Look, get in a room. Look, hotel, motel, suite, business, pleasure. All right, okay. Something's going on here then. I don't know. It's like the couple upstairs above me, and I kept hearing every minute, at it. All right. I heard one guy laughing, like, I don't know. There's one guy laughing, and then I don't know whether I think, like, I don't know. There's having a threesome up there or something. Yeah. I haven't heard the SCX lately, but boy, yeah, sex addicts. I mean, you know, men are men, aren't they? She's running away. Free for all type of energy. Yeah, I'll take both of you on. Look, caution. Don't want to hear it. No, they don't like the truth. Caution ahead. Wow. Well, that's a sign for people here. Caution ahead. Look, private relationship. Someone's cheating, okay? Someone's getting played. Someone's cheating. Someone's just got so many keys on the ring, or someone thought like the player got played, basically, yeah. This person's got some real anger management. Look, destroyed, shattered, broken, effed up. Someone's bugging someone. Someone's a bugaboo. Someone could live in America. Okay. Toxic. Something's a toxic relationship. Someone's gone bankrupt and they're mad. Yeah. Bad choices. Someone hates nothing about you. Alright, that's fine. I mean, when he mentioned about that mixed race girl, it sounded like the water sign from West London that I knew. She's always around a bagger man. I mean, apparently something about pregnancy test, pregnancy scare, positive, negative, unsure. Okay, you are emotionally intelligent or emotional intelligence, okay? There's someone here that is mistreating an older person. There's something about an older, like someone in their 60s, 70s, no, 70s, 80s, okay? Someone could have like a Zimmer frame or someone in your family. This could have been your mother, okay, or someone in your family. Yeah, my sister, man, she used to treat my mum, treat her like shit. Stealing her credit cards, squandering out her money on crack cocaine, lying to my sister, saying that, yeah, I used the card, but I was using it to get cabs back and forth. No, you weren't, you crackhead. Stop lying, okay? All right? The jewellery that mum gave me, the chain, right, that was in mum's handbag, that you squandered that. Then you gave me a gold chain that was fucking gold-plated, yeah, you lying little bitch, okay? Then you sold every item of the woman's property in her flat. Then you tried to, Fiona Hazel, then you tried to set the neighbour up next door because she had the key. She used to check on your mother, yeah? And then you lied, and then you said it was Sophie's sister, Sharon, that was stealing all the coins, yeah? So Sophie, if you're watching, Miss Sophie Morgan, Fiona was lying and saying that your sister was a thief. All right? You got business about these people. I'm going to expose you, yes? Expecting new beginnings. All right? So someone's having some affair here. I'd be careful because they may... You know, if I was you, I would get a test done because, you know, look. And they may act like it's your baby. Someone's made some bad choices. Someone was meeting up in a hotel suite. Some type of business, okay? I mean, this is a business, isn't it? Someone wants to come with a fake apology. You're like, listen, don't come near me, because that's how you see them. As that, you're like, listen, stay away from me, trash. Okay, I'm smelling burning again. Despair. Yes, someone's in despair. Right, because they now know that you're the main female, or someone wanted to be the main female, or someone knows that someone here, like, was played, or someone wanted someone that they were with to be the main female. Yeah, I remember, wasn't it you, J or H, when you used to say to me, wear your hair straight. Right, don't tell me how to wear my hair. Yeah? Why am I wearing my hair straight? So people can say that I'm trying to be like some. I don't really like putting them like heat thing on my hair. It burns out your hair, it's not good. I mean, my hair's down there anyway, curly, so if it's straight, you'll be right down there. Yeah? It looks shorter than what it is. But official person. Someone tried to be the official person. Okay? I'm hearing the alarm going off. Yeah, I'm smelling burning. And I'm not talking about incense. I'm talking about like some papers getting burnt. Okay? Or there's something getting burnt. What are they doing? Working on their altar up there. Official person. Someone wanted to be the official person. Okay? And someone's in despair. So someone either used someone's social security number, name, okay, some type of fraud, okay, picture, social security number, national insurance number, someone that looked like you, or there was someone that looked like you that went into court, okay, to be like you, or someone lied to the judge. All this is happening now, or someone's tried to be the official person using your information going in a court case, and there's a judge that knows the truth. The judge is a 33-degree Mason. Unexpected income in reverse, okay? So yeah, someone that tried to be the official person, that thought that they could paint the solution that they were you, okay? Yeah, they're a thief. Wow. So, you know, yeah, someone was a thief, someone was a prostitute. But they tried to be the official person. Or they lied and said that you were, and you're like, wait, I've never sold my soul like that. And it's funny how comes that Jamaican Courtney from Battersea, when I didn't know him and the group and the gang, yeah, telling me I should be paying him. Paying him for what? I ain't no prostitute. You ain't no pimp. You ain't my fucking pimp. I ain't got no fucking pimp. You're mad. Yeah? These men that think they can just come in and out of your life. Fucking users. Bad health. Someone's in bad health. Good. That's their business. Toil and labour. Oh yeah, they were working hard at this. Yeah? They were working hard at this. Huh? To be the official person, someone in your family, again, something about a child, okay, sudden wealth, so they stole some wealth off you, something you should have received when you was 18, and this is why someone went to the court trying to be you, trying to be the official person, okay, alright, Someone's in bad health, they're going from riches to poverty. Okay, or you was in poverty and you shouldn't have been living a life of poverty. Okay, from when you was 18 or something like that, you shouldn't have been in poverty. Yeah. Or these people, you know, they got your children removed, or they was all part of this, yeah? And your children are finding out the truth, yeah? Because number one, your daughter ain't a child no more, she's 18, and your son ain't a child no more, he's a big man, yeah? Your pathway's clear, you've gone through transformation. Someone's in bad health. Or they tried to put you in bad health. Yeah, now that they know that you see the light, they're concerned. Or this could be a judge, or it's a neighbour. I mean, it looks like my next door neighbour, that lives at number 51, Musgrave Court. It looks like you, Chris, doesn't it? Mr. Elston. If I had the camera watching my front door. I mean, tell me everyone that does not look like him. I mean, you had that picture up of your son in the army, didn't you? Yeah? Yeah, you had a picture like that of all people like this, all the army. He's got it in his sitting room. Yeah? The next door neighbour. Yeah? Apparently that was his son. Innit, Mr. Elston, Christopher Elston. High honour. I'm telling you, look, army. Or you are protected. I mean, this Christopher Elston, he said that he was he used to speak to some woman over in America. Okay? He used to, you know what he used to tell me? He used to, what is it? They have, you know, like when they share, couples share each other. I don't know what you call that again, because I'm not into that. Yeah? And he said to me, what did he say? He had a few drinks once. He said to me that one man, just basically, yeah, him, and he enjoyed it. I was like, ras. Yeah, the man was really spilling the beans, boy. Yeah? Yeah, he said that he was in communication with some woman overseas, or she had a ranch or something like that, or she was in a jacuzzi, or, yeah. Look at the judge, I told you, the judge is a 33 degree Mason, and he's looking at these investigators like, okay, he's looking at them. Look, family room. Empty. Someone wanted to be the official person, but they were false. Someone may have had burgundy hair. I mean, Christopher Elston used to like wearing, I mean, I used to, you used to say you're going out for dinner. I used to see you all in your tuxedo. Yeah, you used to dress like this. Yeah, he did. And what do you call them? Is it brogues? Shoes? I don't know. Are they brogues? Something like that. Okay, he's got shoes like that, suited and booted he was. Yeah, now the light's got getting shone. There we go, look.
Okay, and one more thing.
What happened to your arm? It's bad.
Yeah. What about this thing? Piece of glass, just like one. Film coming off in the bathroom cupboard. Show me that. Okay? This one? Sorry, do you have a chair or something?
A chair.
Something to get to the. I can bring the step, but.
There's a chair down the hallway down there in the lift. You know, like. Yeah, I don't know where it is. Again? Again?
The light, the fuse for the light.
Oh, okay. wires come out. Maybe wires lose something.
But if it's not here, it should be here, but it's not. Now, fuses are okay, so. Nothing. It's just a kitchen element. So. No, this is the key, so but this one is like a glass door. Okay. So you can provide how it's done. If I have to, I will provide the over the arms corner, let's say like this, the tracking to the right, the switch will be here. No order. Okay, I will go to the farm, I will bring the fuse. Then we're going to check this one. I will check this fuse. And we start from there. Please. Move on with it. And then we have to decide, like I said, provide a new page. So I have to know. Are you going to get one today?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me first go let me bring the fuse. I'll check this one. And just the fuse. This is connected to the light.
It's usually something so simple, isn't it?
To be honest, it shouldn't be that way. Because the switch, normal switch, bam, 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 and it was working before. So I have no idea why it's not working now. And I will bring the fuse and I will bring the. I have to bring the hammer to open this.
stand back. So yeah, family room. So you had someone here that tried to be the official person, i.e. the main female, okay? Or this person in your family was working with an official person, but they did try to be the official person, okay? And we've got, again, investigating, okay? So, you know, we know that these people are using these younger energies so that they can, you know, give information back to this sorry-ass investigator that's lying to the judge, okay? Because they're using these energies to try to set you up or get something on you. We already know that, okay? Painting an illusion or casting some illusion, or they really want to hold on to this money. So like, yeah. So that's why you've got people hiding in bin areas, watching, okay? So they're watching your movements, yeah? Mature woman, you're like, yeah, I see what's going on, okay? Oh, wow, imprisonment, yeah. Yeah, that not only are they mentally trapped, but they're going to jail. Someone's ratted someone out here, okay? Maybe you're seen as high honor, or there's something that, you know, when you start paying attention to what's going on around you, you start saying, well, you know what, well, I either come from someone powerful or some, it's got to, you know, it's to do with money, or something to do with your lineage or your background, or who you come from, or who you connected to, or what money was left for you, or, I mean, yeah, we've got energies trying to be the official main person and using your idea of going into court and acting like they're you, and like, you know, when you start paying attention, then you're like, you know what, this ain't nothing, this is big, because these people wouldn't be going so hard. Petty, immature, small-minded, insignificant drama. Someone's really petty, okay? Someone's really petty. They're effed up. So we've got self-limiting, feeling inadequate, fearing failure. Throwing shade, criticising. We don't care about what you've got to say. Criticising, disrespect, judgmental. We don't care. Like, who cares what you think, what you've got to say? Yeah, he's petty. Yeah. We don't care what you think, man. No. Yeah, you don't care. You're bossing up, okay? Bossing up, self-empowerment, independently living, leading the pack. And not only that, they threw you to the walls and you come out wearing the coat. Like, literally. Hook up, morning after. Yeah, look at this energy, look. Huh? Hooking up, fling, friends with benefits, non-committal, morning after, up all night, late night reservoir, spending the night. Oh look, cuffing season. Maybe someone's kinky in this group, eh? Bit of a kink high, mate. Was you using your cuffs? Was this someone's, yeah? Hands behind your back and all that. You're under arrest. Oh, officer, no, please don't. Yeah, this could be... Was this someone's, look. Yeah, this is, look. Someone's fetish. Yeah, look. Yeah. Someone's like, yeah, I've always wanted to be arrested, and had 2 officers, you know, come in a uniform and cuff me up and all that. You're like, yeah, right, kinky woman. Single, ready to mingle, ready for a relationship, on the hunt. Look, on the hunt. Look, all the feelings, deep love, soul connections, feeling at home. Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Hands behind your back and all that. Hey. Ooh. Someone was a freak in the bedroom. Viral. Oh wow, look. Instant fame, going around quickly, gaining popularity. Look, everyone's watching. So, yeah. So all this information's going viral. But key player, important person, playing an essential role, irreplaceable. I'm telling you, they were playing a role. Lights, camera, action. Everyone take your positions, please. You know when they've got that thing? You know, like on the film set. Right, come on, Sharon, please, take your positions. Yeah, and they got their clipboards like this, look, won't it? I've got to, yeah, because they're good at acting. Yes, come on, Sharon, over there, please. Yes. No, just push the chair just to the right a bit, thank you. John, can you put them back lights on? Dim it a bit lower, yes. Alright, have you got your lines now? Tom, are you ready? Right, okay, no. Back a bit, please. That's it, great. Cameraman, yes, okay. Yeah, that left light, can you dim it just a tiny bit, darling? Thank you. Alright, ready? Okay, positions, please. And action! Huh? Putting on a show. Oh gosh. Don't laugh, you can cry. Oh look, here comes the detective again. Huh? Snooping, digging for dirt, accusations. Oh gosh, look, getting it close up. Yeah? But the detective's saying to the lad, well, if you can just sit in the corner in the bin area, hopefully you won't get seen. No, yeah, just push the bin. No, that's it. Push the bin over a bit, please. Yeah, just get right in the corner. Great. All right, okay? Yes. Can you see, like, everywhere? You've got a good viewpoint there. Can you see them coming outside? Yes? Okay? Yeah? Okay. Oh, gosh. Look, imposter. Fraud, stolen identity, faking it. Acting, told you. New boo, new love, learning each other, flirtations. Oh gosh. Oh look, squad. Yeah. Close friends, birds of a feather, flock together, soul tribe. Told ya. Vibes. Sensing something. Yeah, you're definitely sensing something. Okay. Unexplainable feeling. Yep. Listening to intuition. Yeah, when it comes to their squad. You're like, okay, there we go. Alright. Let me go outside and just get a bit fresh and, you know. Here they come. Here comes the little groupies. Look, my boo. Official status, exclusive relationship, seeing each other openly. It could be someone that likes you or... Okay, confirmation. Okay. So when you get in the, you go walking, hey, you're walking to wherever you're going, yeah? They're like, quick, he or she, they're walking down the stairs or they're getting out of the lift. Quick, Sharon, please, can you go, run down the back stairs quickly, you ain't got time to get in the lift, okay? Yes, right. Oh gosh, these people, huh? Look, flexing, showing off, prideful and conceited, flashy and boastful. You divine femme, you're keeping it 100. Your honesty, showing true colours, transparent intentions. What they see is what they get with you, right? You know, you can't stand these. Look, showing off, prideful and conceited, flashy and boastful. Right? Yeah. Oh, please. Yeah, materialistic energy. Long road, delays, trials and tribulations, taken the long way. Yeah, this has been a long road for you. They cause you delays, they put you through trials and tribulations. You're like, yeah, and now you're keeping it 100. You're exposing them all. Any more messages? Receipts, evidence, guilty as charged, exposed. There you go. They've got blood on their hands. Thank you for joining me. Have a great day. I'm going to be back with some more in a minute.